Hey guys, what's up? This is Shan Heather, and today we got this big box from HTC, and inside the box we got Desire 12 and Desire 12 Plus a smartphone. So we are going to perform a quick unboxing of this big beautiful box, and after that we will have a look on the device, the content we got inside it, and all of the usual unboxing stuff. So let's just start it. So as you can see, this is a special reviewers unit box. So this is not you are going to get in the market. In the market, obviously, you will get a separate box for each of these two smartphones, but this is what I got right now, and it's really very beautiful actually. Maybe you guys remember that HTC provided similar kind of box for HTC U11 Plus as well, very premium looking review unit box. So now let's open this box. As you can see that here there's a branding for HTC Desire 12 and 12 Plus, and here we go. So here we got HTC Desire 12 and Desire 12 Plus smartphone. There is a charger provided, a micro USB 2.0 cable, and an earphone. So as you can see that for both of these smartphones we got only one accessory. That means that all of these can be used for both Desire 12 Plus and Desire 12. So here is a 3.5mm earphone, micro USB 2.0 cable, a charger, and two of our smartphone. And on the flap of the box it's written HTC Desire is back. So this is the whole box. Now let's have a look on our devices. So here is HTC Desire 12, and you can see that here are some information about the device, that it comes with 5.5-inch screen. Basically it's 720p HD screen. The aspect ratio is 18:9. It comes with 13 megapixel main camera, that's primary camera, liquid surface back panel. As you can see the design, and the camera comes with face detection autofocus, and there is tri-slots. That means there are two SIM card slots and a dedicated micro SD card slot as well. So and now let's have a look on Desire 12 Plus. So this is in warm silver color variant, and Desire 12 is in cool black. And once again here are the specification of the device, that it comes with 6-inch screen. Once again the resolution is 720, 18:9 aspect ratio of the display. It comes with 13 megapixel plus 2 megapixel dual camera. So these are the differences between these two smartphones. Desire 12 Plus is more premium and high-end device compared to Desire 12, and that's why some specifications are better. And it comes with fingerprint scanner on the back side. It's not available on Desire 12, as you can see here. It comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, tri-slot once again, and Desire 12 comes with MediaTek processor. So now let's switch on both of these devices. While the devices are booting up for the first time, let me tell you about few of the hardware specs, that both of them got 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage. Desire 12 comes with MediaTek MT6739 quad-core processor and PowerVR GE8100 GPU, while our Desire 12 Plus it comes with Snapdragon 450 processor and Adreno 506 GPU. Talking about the front cam, Desire 12 got 5 megapixel front cam and Desire 12 Plus got 8 megapixel front facing camera. On the back both of them got 13 megapixel primary camera, but Desire 12 Plus got 2 megapixel additional camera as well for bokeh effect and all. So now I am just going to skip all of these steps to reach the home screen, and here we go. So here is our HTC Desire 12 and here is HTC Desire 12 Plus. So now let's have a look on both of these devices one by one. So first of all let's have a look on Desire 12. So as we have seen, it comes with 5.5-inch 720p HD screen with 18:9 aspect ratio. So the PPI you will get is 293, and the device is pretty lightweight. First of all let's have a look on the design. So on the front side, what we got is a 5 megapixel front cam, earpiece, a set of sensors, and the navigation keys, they are on-screen navigation keys. So considering that the screen to body ratio we are going to get is 74.2%, and it's not so great because it comes with 18:9 aspect ratio. So most of the smartphones, they come with a bit better screen to body ratio compared to Desire 12, but still it looks pretty good. And you can see that we got some bezels here on the sides as well, and the back panel of the device is really beautiful. It comes with liquid surface back panel that we have seen earlier on HTC U11, U11 Plus, etc. smartphone. But the drawback is that this is fingerprint magnet. You can see that I started using this device like just few minutes back, and you can see how many fingerprints this back panel of Desire 12 is getting. So this is what you will have to consider, that the back panel is getting smudges very quickly. Let me try to clean it and see that. Okay, so this is good. So even though it's getting fingerprint very quickly, it's getting cleaned very easily as well. And I remember that HTC officially provided some cleaning cloth in the retail box of U11 and U11 Plus. So hopefully if you're going to buy Desire 12 or Desire 12 Plus, so you will also get the cleaning cloth that can be used to cleaning the liquid surface back panel of the device. But design of the device is really good. The liquid surface back panel, you can see how shiny it is, how reflective it is. It looks really beautiful. And then on the back side, we got the 13 megapixel rear camera, LED flash, HTC branding is there as well, and that's all we got. Some symbols and markings are there. On the right hand side, there is volume rocker and power key. On the left hand side, what we got is the SIM card tray slot, and there's just one slot here. So obviously the two SIM card slots and the memory card slot is there itself. At the top we got nothing basically. At the bottom there is a speaker grill, micro USB 2.0 port, a microphone, and 3.5mm audio jack. And you can see that this part, the edge, it got a bit plastic finish. It looks like plastic. The edges, they are quite good and matching with the liquid surface back panel, but this part especially, it's very plastic looking, as you can see here. But overall the design of Desire 12 is really nice and beautiful. The device is pretty lightweight as well. And now let's have a look on the device, the screen first of all. So as I have said, we got a 5.5 inch 720p HD screen. So the PPI we are going to get is 293. It's not so great, but it's not bad as well. As you can see here, the display quality is quite good. So even though it's not one of the best display, considering the price, the performance is quite good. You can see a bit of pixels right now on the screen when I'm bringing the device close to the camera, but from a distance it's looking really nice, sharp and crisp. Here is the app drawer. What we got is a usual set of Google applications. There is News Republic, FM radio is provided as well, along with the sound recorder, some social media applications. In tools, what we got is HTC Boost Plus, weather, download, flashlight, and Hangout is there as well, along with touchpad. And Desire 12 comes with HTC Sense Companion. It's an AI-powered personal assistant that helps the user by providing some useful information. And the performance is looking okay as well. It's not so fast. You can see when I'm switching from the home screen to app drawer, it's like you can see the transition happening, but still it's looking quite smooth. Now let's take a picture from its primary camera and let's see how good is the performance from the 13 megapixel rear camera. So I'm just gonna take few images of this tiny little doll here. So if I'm bringing camera so much close to the object, there is a bit of issue in focusing. So it's like hit and miss. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. Right now it's working perfectly. The object is coming in frame, in focus, but sometimes it's not properly focusing. So this is the image that we have just captured. You can see it's pretty good in terms of quality. when the object is in focus, you can see lots of detail. And here you can see that the image quality is a bit blurring when I'm zooming in, because I captured this image from a distance and it's looking quite good from this point, but when I'm zooming in, the image is losing the quality actually. And here is another image. You can see I try to focus on the leg of the toy, but it's not perfectly in the focus actually, because the camera was close to the object and the background is actually in focus. This one is quite good, everything is in focus, the color reproduction is nice and realistic, and the details are good as well, especially of the box. I'm not sure whether you can see because the screen is a bit reflective here, it's not giving you the exact idea, but you can see that lots of details of the box is coming as well. So it's kind of hit and miss. As I said, I'm feeling that the issue is with the focusing. When the object is properly in focus, everything is coming very nice, crystal clear, but when the focusing is not good, the image is not so great in quality, and also after zooming in, it's reducing a bit of quality of the image as well. But when things are in focus, performance is quite good. So the first impression of Desire 12 is quite good considering the price. The hardware specs are not so great. It comes with a quad-core processor, but 3GB RAM is looking quite okay. It comes with 32GB internal storage along with a dedicated micro SD card slot. The screen is quite good as well, not so great, but still it will serve the purpose. The screen to body ratio is a bit low, and because of that the 18:9 aspect ratio feeling is not coming, because the screen is not looking so tall because of the bezel on the top, bottom and also on the side. But overall it's looking quite good, especially the back panel. As you can see, I'm personally a huge fan of liquid surface back panels of HTC smartphones, and even though Desire 12 is a pretty cheap phone, entry-level smartphone, the liquid surface back panel is provided in this device as well. So this is the best part of the device, and the camera performance is looking quite good as well. It's once again, it's not so great, it's kind of hit and miss. Considering the price of the device, it's quite good. Now let's have a look on our HTC Desire 12 Plus. So this is the big brother of Desire 12. So obviously it comes with few extra perks. So the very first thing is that the screen is bigger. It's 6-inch screen with 18:9 aspect ratio. The navigation keys are on screen, but the drawback here is that it comes with same resolution as Desire 12, and because of that the PPI is a bit low. The PPI you will get on Desire 12 Plus is 268. So the sharpness of the screen is a bit low compared to Desire 12. Let me bring it closer to the camera so you will get the better idea. So still it's looking quite good, pretty crisp and clear after bringing it close to the camera. No blurriness or pixels visible on the screen of Desire 12 Plus. So even though the PPI is a bit low, the screen is looking quite good, and the screen to body ratio is slightly better compared to Desire 12. It comes with 77% screen to body ratio, so this is pretty good. And once again you can see there is a small amount of chin, the bezel at the bottom of the screen, and also on the corners the bezels are clearly visible, as you can see here. On the front side what we got is an 8 megapixel front facing camera, earpiece. At the bottom there is a speaker grill, a microphone, micro USB 2.0 port and 3.5mm audio jack. At the top once again there is nothing. On the left hand side what we got is a SIM card and memory card slot, and on the right hand side there is volume rockers and power key. You can see that power key comes with a bit of texture and it's looking quite good here, and you will be easily able to identify whether you are touching the flat volume rockers or the textured power on off key. On the back side of Desire 12 Plus we got HTC branding. It's much more visible compared to our cool black Desire 12, and there is a fingerprint scanner that was missing on Desire 12, and here is the 13 Plus 2 megapixel dual rear camera setup along with a microphone and a LED flash. Once again at the bottom we got some advisory symbols, and that's all. And the warm silver variant of Desire 12 or Desire 12 Plus is a bit different. It's pretty shiny, but it's not so reflective. So if we have a look on it once again, we can compare it. You can see that the cool black variant is very reflective, but the warm silver is not so reflective. It's so shiny, but it's not reflective. And also it's getting less fingerprints on the back panel, or maybe these are not so visible because of the color of the back panel. You can see they are visible on this angle, but still they are a bit less compared to what we saw on the cool black variant of Desire 12. And the fingerprint sensor, you can see it is a bit different compared to the rest of the back panel. It is also a bit texture and comes with matte finish here. It's not shiny or reflective like the rest of the part of the back panel. And the camera module is a bit outwards from the back panel, so you need to keep this thing in mind if you're not going to use any case or something. So you have to be a bit careful about the camera module to avoid any scratches. And let's go to the app drawer and let's see what we got. So everything is pretty much same like the Desire 12. What we got is a set of Google applications, social media applications, same applications that we have seen on Desire 12. Everything is same. It also comes with HTC Sense Companion, a personal assistant developed by HTC for you, and the camera is going to be a bit different compared to our Desire 12 because the rear camera setup is different. It's dual rear camera, and you can see that it is really different. The camera interface itself is different compared to Desire 12. When we launched the camera for the first time on Desire 12, it was different. The user interface was different, but here we are seeing totally different stuff. So as you can see that the user interface is different. We got beautification and lots of modes here, so it's looking quite good. We will check the camera performance of both of these devices in our detailed review. Let's take few picture of this doll once again to see how good is the camera performance of Desire 12 Plus now. It's looking really nice. So everything is coming in the focus when I'm trying to capture the image. The touch focusing is working perfectly as well. So this is the image that I have just captured. You can see that even the screen of Desire 12 Plus is also very reflective, and me and the camera, everything is coming in the frame. But talking about the camera performance, it's looking much better compared to Desire 12 Plus, even though both of them got 13 megapixel camera with same f/2.2 aperture, but the camera performance is much better in Desire 12 Plus, and you can give the credit to the secondary camera of 2 megapixel for focusing, providing better lighting. You can see that the camera performance is really nice. Everything is in focus where I wanted. On Desire 12, this part was not coming perfectly in the focus, and the focusing was pretty hit and miss. Sometimes it was working, sometimes not, but here it's really good. So the camera performance of Desire 12 Plus is looking good. We will do a detailed camera review of both of these devices very soon to see how good they are going to perform in different lighting condition and all. But at the first glance, camera performance of Desire 12 Plus is impressive, and Desire 12 camera performance was quite good as well when the object was in focus, but the issue I faced was with the focusing basically, but it's good on Desire 12 Plus. And now let's go to the settings on both of these devices and let's have a look on few of the features and specs. So both of them got 3 GB RAM, as I have told you earlier. Both of them got 32 GB internal storage. So you can see that on Desire 12 Plus, out of 32 GB, 7.80 GB is used, and on Desire 12, out of 29 GB, 6.1 GB is used. So if we consider 3 GB more, so 9 GB internal storage is consumed, and here nearly 8 GB. So obviously if you are going to buy any of these two smartphones, you will have to use a micro SD card slot because 32 GB storage is not sufficient for anybody these days. And another difference between these two smartphones is that Desire 12 Plus comes with Android 8 and Desire 12 it comes with Android 7.1.1. And talking about the RAM, you can see that out of 2.8 GB, 1.4 GB RAM is used. So nearly 1.5 GB RAM is free on Desire 12, and similar with the situation on Desire 12 Plus as well. So most of the time you will get around 1 GB RAM free for your personal usage after installing some applications on both of these devices. We will do a detailed gaming review and benchmarking review of both of these devices very soon to see how good all of these hardware specs are going to contribute. And as you can see that Desire 12 Plus comes with full screen mode and Dura speed that improves the performance of the device by restricting the background applications while boosting the foreground applications. It's pretty much same as the Boost Plus because the functionality is same. I don't know why we got Dura speed here when we still got the Boost Plus, but I will check whether there is some different functionality or they are exactly same. But most of the things on both of these devices, they are pretty much same. Obviously there will be few differences because Desire 12 Plus got Android 8 and Desire 12 got Android 7.1.1. So at the first glance, both of these smartphones, they are looking quite good considering their price and hardware specs. The screen of Desire 12 is a bit better compared to Desire 12 Plus, but it comes with fingerprint scanner. The camera performance is looking quite good. The design of both of these devices is really nice. Doesn't matter whether you are going to get the cool black or the warm silver, it looks really nice and beautiful. But you can see that the back panel is just attracting fingers very quickly and easily. The relaxing part is that you can clean it easily as well. So the design is the best part of these two smartphones. They are really beautiful looking smartphones. Talking about the camera of Desire 12 Plus is looking promising, but it's not the case on Desire 12. There is some issue in focusing for sure. Also, Desire 12 Plus comes with additional camera features, bokeh effect, etc. And we will do a detailed camera review and also a camera comparison of these two smartphones very soon. In terms of performance, both of them are looking quite good and pretty smooth, but we will do a detailed gaming review and benchmarking test to see how good both of these devices are going to perform in real life scenario, and also after installing some applications, whether it's going to affect the performance of these two devices or not. But at the first glance, they are looking quite good. And once again, I would like to say that what I'm lacking the most in these two smartphones is the design of the device. The back panel is especially very beautiful. The front side is not so great because even though it comes with 18:9 aspect ratio screen, the screen to body ratio is not so great, and because of that the devices are a bit bigger and got bezels on every corner. So that's all for now friends. Thanks for watching the video, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks and hands-on videos like this. I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.